Hey everyone, so tonight I want to discuss Quentin Tarantino's 2015 sort of revisionist cowboy film, and that is The Hateful Eight. It's ironically appropriate that the word hate is in the title because I can't stand this movie. I never have been able to. I remember my parents got me and my girlfriend at the time, they got us tickets to go see it. It's a new Tarantino, right? You know, I thought this is awesome. All right, it's like another Western. It's fucking Django was absolutely perfect. So I figured, how bad could this be, you know? And I mean, I don't think Tarantino is technically capable of making a bad movie, but at the same time, he is capable of making a long movie, seeing as how all of his films are somewhat on the long side, but this movie just wouldn't end. There was nothing I could do to sort of find myself getting comfortable in the theater to sort of watch this 3-hour and some odd minute long episode of Murder, She Wrote play out and not feel the need to constantly readjust in my seat. I felt like antsy. I kept having to get up, and you know when you gotta like get up in a theater, it's usually like a fucking James Wan movie. I usually have to get up and like stretch somewhat because it feels like I've been sitting there for a year. Well, in this case, I felt like that approximately every half an hour. I thought, of course, I thought the period, of course, is a lot of fun to make a movie around. I like the idea that these really violent people are trapped in a room together and they can't get out. And there is sort of this murder mystery going on. But this movie was at least an hour and a half too long. This one would have played out so much better had it just stuck to like a more basic hour 30 length. And I know Tarantino loves his dialogue, and I know that he likes to really sort of develop each of his characters. But my girlfriend at the time, like, she said it best. She was like, 2 and some odd hours in, you think the movie's coming to a close, and then, who is it again? Who the hell shows up in this again? Oh, for fuck's sakes. I can't remember who it is, but then he shows up and his hour-long story happens. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is his name? I can't remember his name to save my life at this point. Okay, this is gonna drive me crazy. Who the hell was in this? Samuel L. Jackson, Kurt Russell, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Walton Goggins, Tim Roth, Michael Madsen, Bruce Dern, Zoe Bell makes an appearance in this. Oh, who the fuck was it? He shows up at the same time that Zoe Bell gets her 15 minutes in this movie. I can't remember his name. Jesus Christ, why can't I remember his name? It doesn't really matter, I suppose. I shouldn't be hanging on this. I'm sure the text will come up and correct me anyways. But either way, she was right, because 2 and some odd hours in, you still have to saddle yourself up for another hour, because then that sort of final piece of the 3-hour puzzle falls into place, and you get to find out who did it and what happened. And I did like how it ended with Walton Goggins and Samuel L. Jackson bleeding to death, and considering how much Walton Goggins hated black people, and considering how much Samuel L. Jackson therefore hated Walton Goggins' character, I did think it was appropriate that the movie would close on those two bleeding out together. I thought there was some sort of poetic justice or something poetic going on, but I just can't stand this movie. And it's really bugging me that I can't remember his fucking name. He wasn't in the movie very long. Damn it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. This one went completely off the rails. So thank you so much for hanging out with me while I attempted to discuss Quentin Tarantino's 2015 film, The Hateful Eight. If you liked this, or if you appreciated how this sort of train wrecked somewhat in the middle there because I wasn't able to remember the actor's name, it's going to drive me fucking nuts until I figure out who it is. Don't forget to do something nice for somebody, and I'm sorry. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button, because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.